Okay, welcome to the VIP trading education section. This is just a little introduction to let you know what you can expect and just a little rundown of what we're going to be sharing here. Okay, now I'm glad to have you here for real, and I'm hoping that you gain as much value from this as I have throughout my own journey in these markets. Okay, it's taken me around a year to put this together. So learning these levels, I had to pay a bit of money, to spend a lot of time. But it was worth it. You know, trading could be crazy hard. It's a lonely journey. There's so much rubbish out there, so many marketers and gurus selling indicators and courses that just don't work. So it can take a while to filter through the rubbish and really get to learn the nuts and bolts of how these markets move and really gain some confidence when it comes to taking trades. That's where I feel I'm at. You know, I've reached multiple payouts. I'm funded on multiple accounts. And that is a result of what I'm here to share with you today. So yeah, happy to have you here. But I want to make it clear, I don't consider myself to be a seasoned veteran trader. Okay, as I said, I've been trading for 1 year. I feel I've seen enough success and have quite a deep understanding of how these markets move. What can I say? Maybe a fast learner. Been a bit lucky, to be fair, to find the right mentor at the right time, quite early in my journey. So this is what this is. I'm going to share everything that I've learned with you, and if you apply it in the way that I set it out here, I'm very confident that it'll be helpful for you in your journey too. All right, let's keep it simple and get straight to it. Volume profile, smart money concepts, and true market structure. Okay, these three things here really make up everything that I understand about these charts, and that's all you need. If you can understand these three things and apply them correctly, it is all you need. It's not simple, it's not easy, but just like anything, once you know it, in hindsight, when I look back at when I was learning these things, I learned pretty quickly. But now that I know it, it does feel quite simple. So depending on how quickly you learn, how you apply yourself, how much time you spend learning, how much time you spend back testing, I guess that would determine how quickly you come to understand these things. But it's not rocket science. Like, you don't need to be mad intelligent to understand these things. It's just repetition. You just keep looking at it, keep doing it, keep studying it, and it will just click. Okay, so these are the concepts and the confluences, whatever you want to call them, that I personally have found to be most effective, and that's helped me to build confidence in taking trades, gain consistency, and develop just a more intuitive understanding of market behavior in general. Now, this is not a holy grail strategy. It's not like a rigid model that, every day at this time, if you just do this, it works every time. It's not like that. And there is nothing like that. That's just marketing. You should not listen to somebody that says, this strategy works every single time as long as you do this. It just doesn't work like that. This is more like a framework or a guidance system, designed to help you identify levels and areas where price is likely to reverse or react or continue. All right, so I'm not a reversal trader. I'm not a continuation trader. I'm just a trader, and I react to what the market is doing in real time. Okay, so the ability to intuitively read price action is what you want to achieve. You don't want something that is rigid and structured and you do the same thing every time. That's not how the markets work. Different seasons, different times of day, different sessions require a different approach. So you need to be adaptable. Okay, so we're using multiple confluences across both assets, NASDAQ and the S&P 500, okay? And when these concepts align together, they create powerful high probability areas within the market. That's why I trade these two assets, because they move so closely, and when we start to see discrepancies or we start to see levels piling up on both assets, that for me is high probability. So my goal in this education is to help you understand why price reacts at certain levels and how market structure shifts, and how to build confidence in reading price action yourself, because that's what it's all about. When it comes time to execute, you need to be confident. If you lose a trade, you need to feel like, you know what, that was the trade I wanted to take. So no regrets, no revenge trading. If you stick to your levels, they work. And when they don't work, it's fine. You can lose trades, but knowing that the winners will outweigh the losers is what builds confidence. To help you to read and react to price in real time. Now, these levels are going to tell you whether you're taking a reversal or a continuation. It's pretty simple. And once you do this over and over again, and everything will be laid out in this education, it'll become very clear and very easy, very simple to know what to do and how to react to price in real time. We're not predicting what price will do. We're reacting to what price is doing in the moment. And price does tell you which way it's intending to go. And to build confidence and to execute when the time comes to press that button, you need to be confident enough just to step into that trade, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And most importantly, I've put it in red, okay, and I've made it bigger. Risk management comes first. Now, if you haven't yet learned to control over trading or over leveraging, then no strategy or framework or level is going to work consistently for you. Okay, it's all about discipline, patience, protecting your capital. This is more important than any setup. The framework can give you an edge, and it will. The levels they hold, they work, enough of the time for you to be profitable and consistent. But proper execution and risk management is what keep you in the game long enough to succeed. And that, if you don't have that, then nothing else in this education is going to work. So we're going to go through some risk management. We're going to talk about psychology. We'll cover everything in this section. Now, happy to have you here. I mean, I always say trading is mental because it is. It's difficult. It's, it can be a lonely, cold journey when no one else around you understands. There's so many marketers and gurus and so much rubbish out there. If you found yourself here, then I'm happy for you, man, because all you're going to get here is what works and a good community of people that really want to trade seriously, make money and be successful and consistent in this game. That's what we're here to do. All right, so I don't want to mess around and talk too much. I hope that we've covered most things there. Any questions you've got, drop me a message. That's what this section is also for. All right, I'll leave it there and let's just get into it.